What's going on, people? Hope everybody's staying positive and definitely staying productive. Hope everybody is well. The world keeps getting fatter. That's what the studies show. All the statistics, especially in the Western world, North America, UK, and many of the Northern European countries, show a massive increase in weight and obesity, all the way down to children under the age of 10. And why is this? I'm going to give you three reasons why obesity and weight gain is getting worse and worse and worse. And it's in no particular order. One is not more significant than the other. I'm just telling you from the research and what I know anecdotally from people. These are three. These aren't the only three reasons, but these are three major reasons why people keep gaining weight year after year after year. So listen up, and if any of these things you can pick out and relate certain pieces of these in your life, you can make some better decisions or plan ahead so that you don't fall a victim to this. First and foremost, I would like to say the one that is absolutely obvious is that life has become easy. You can get everything delivered to you. You can get everything done to you, especially if you live in a metropolitan city. Your laundry, they come to your house, they pick it up, they do it, they drop it off. People come to your house, they clean your car. They take your car for service to the dealership. That's part of a lot of the packages now when you buy a car from an agency or you lease a car. Your food shopping, everything can get delivered to your house at any time of the day. And even if you're hungry at 2 o'clock in the morning and you want something that's just off the wall, you can find it. You'll find somebody that delivers it to your house. Everything is done for you. Cleaning, cooking, cars, kids, pickups, nurseries, like all the things that just keep you still. So you can sit still and work on your computer, your laptop, your office, your cubicle, that room that you sit in all day, and you mentally get drained, and physically you're getting worse and worse, diminishing with your energy levels. You're not eating well, and what happens then? You just come home tired. You physically have not done anything, but you're mentally tired because you don't have the right hormones, you don't have the right chemical status in your body to give you the inspiration and the energy that you need to do more. And what do you want to do? Just escape when you get home and have someone else do these other things for you that you see as a burden. And unfortunately, humans were not created to do that, right? Our existence, if you look in any sort of a study, a scientific study of archaeology or from anatomy, our history goes back 150 to 170,000 years as a species. All right, the last 100 years of electricity, ACs, cars, Wi-Fi, and Netflix has not changed our DNA. Us, like the animals outside, we're supposed to be moving all day long. We get up with the sun and go down with the sun, but humans, we don't do that. And we have to conform our lives to be able to survive in this world and succeed in it. So we have to find the middle ground. You have to find time for movement. The world has made it so easy that a human being can do absolutely nothing. When I do consultations with people, the vast majority, and it's getting worse and worse. It used to just be people in their 40s and 50s. Then it was people in their 30s about 7 to 8 years ago. Now it's kids in university. It's young kids that are sick from clinics that are coming to me for holistic help to get off of medications and overcome autoimmune disease and chronic issues that they have, that are getting 2,000-3,000 steps a day. Less, like on a good day, 5 days a week, I can get them to do 3,000 in the beginning of their journey. That's horrible. That's basically you walking to the kitchen and going to the bathroom. That's not living, that's prison, that's existence. That's a huge reason why people are gaining weight. They just don't move. Your body is like a car. It needs fuel, it needs gasoline. If your car doesn't move, if I don't move my cars from the garage downstairs, I don't need to keep driving down to the gas station a couple blocks away from here and putting petrol in the car. I don't need to get petrol delivered to the house to put it in the car. If the gas tank is full, where am I going to put the petrol? In the passenger seat, in the back seat, in the trunk, in the boot of the car? What happens to the car? It gets heavier and heavier and heavier. It gains weight. Very simple math here. Move more, eat less. That's reason number one. The second thing is, and people don't see this, but when I state it, you'll be able to understand the observation. When someone starts eating poorly and doesn't have portion control, it translates to their external world. This happens with their friends, with the person that they date, with the person that they're married, and with their children. It's very rare you'll see one fit person and five overweight people in a house, or vice versa, one really obese one and four really fit people. They usually are very similar to each other. So if someone starts to eat poorly, and instead of cooking at home more often and eating more whole foods, they start going down the route of lots of snacks, lots of processed foods, lots of junk food, lots of deliveries, lots of cheap takeouts, lots of drive-ins, drive-throughs to get crap when they're on the go just for some instant comfort. The partner that's with them tends to go down that route too. Or the opposite, they stop them and say, hey, we're eating like shit. We're starting to look like shit. Our energy's low. Our libido sucks. Life's kind of crappy. Let's do better. So when someone's constantly gaining weight, it's because their habits have been passed on to the people around them. And it just gets worse because then that person's bringing home junk. That person's ordering more crap. That person's saying, hey, let's stop there. Let's try this. Oh, there's a new ice cream place. There's a new chocolate place. And it's not just there's nothing wrong with food. I don't want people to have a bad relationship or fear it. But there's a rhyme and reason for everything within moderation. And unfortunately, when someone's got poor eating habits, it gets passed on to the people around them and they pick up the habit. So the person that started with the habit gets worse and worse and worse year after year after year after year. Because time does fly by. People think about it when it's too late. It's like, I'm gaining 2-3 pounds a year, 4 pounds a year. I'm gaining 2 kilos a year. That's great. You're 28. What happens when you're 42? Now you're 16, 17, 18, 20 kilos. You're 30, 35, 40, 45 pounds overweight than what you were then, with worse habits, worse immune system, less energy. Now you have a problem. Now you have a problem. It's not a couple pounds you have to lose. Your metabolism, your cells, your immune system, your gut health, your mentality, everything has changed along that time. And it takes a long time to get back. And that's why people yo-yo, because they don't build the discipline or stay consistent long enough. So that's reason number 2. Okay. People pass on their sickness, their problems, their vices, their addictions to the people around them. And it gets worse and worse and worse. All right. The third thing is, and this is a weird one because it's actually people who are trying to do good. People are eating too much good stuff. Listen to that again. People are eating too much good stuff. So people are trying to eat healthy. They're trying to be healthy. They want a better life, but they don't know portion control. And they love to eat a large amount of food. Or somewhere in there, they get mixed up with understanding the caloric value of foods. I've seen a lot of people go from not eating much food and not doing great in life. Like they were partying, they were single, they smoked, they drank, they stayed up late, slept in a lot of the days of the week, and then they get married and they have a kid and they want to start getting healthy and make better habits for their family and they start eating good. But they eat a lot of the heavy caloric stuff. So they're like, oh man, overnight oats or acai bowls in the morning time. Let me pack this thing with bananas, honey, almonds, walnuts. Let me put in there some chia seeds and some flax seeds. And let me put in there some peanut butter that's all natural, or almond butter. And let me put in there some sliced coconut, which 100 grams of coconut is like 400 calories. You can have a meal this big or a little bit of coconut that big. That's their breakfast. Lunchtime, oh, let me get the avocado smashed sourdough toast with 3 sunny side up whole eggs on top of it. So 3 eggs, $270. The toast, another $200. The avocado on top of there, $200. The bechamel sauce or whatever they put on top of it, and a little bit aside of some beef or pork bacon. You got a 900 calorie lunch. It looks cute in the picture. It's got all these colors, a couple of sliced tomatoes on the side, and a little bit of some greenery on there, some leaves, and it looks healthy, and it is healthy food. There's nothing toxic. It could be all organic, all natural sources coming from a local farm, but it's way too many calories. What did I say about the car? Like, you're already over on breakfast and you didn't move. Now you're putting that in your body You're still not moving. Then they want to have something in the afternoon, a couple of snacks, could be a couple of fruits. Great, you had that. Then they go home and they want to eat a big dinner. And they're going to have the same thing, more carbs, more fats, more protein, way over their calories. Then they think about their healthy snacks. Oh, I've got these great protein coconut balls, and these little things are like 120 calories each. Or let me just munch on some dark chocolate. I heard it's really healthy for me. So let me go have half a bar. Let me go put another 400 calories. Let me go put another 6 gallons of gasoline in the car and not move and go to sleep. So they gain weight from eating healthy food. So these 3 reasons are some of the top reasons why people keep gaining weight. I hope it can bring you guys some value. Maybe you can take a look at your eating habits, what you have in the house, how you or your family have a routine with food, what things that you do often, and you can optimize that a little bit better. Try to eat more high volume, lower calorie foods to fill up for most of the day. Try to plan out when you're going to have something fun so nobody feels restricted. Every week, have a night where maybe on Saturdays you guys go out with you and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, your kids. You have an active day. You do a lot of walking in the parks, in the mall, run errands together, and then that's your night. And every week somebody gets to pick something new. One of them might want Chinese this week. Next week they want Italian. The next week they want pizza. The week after that somebody wants wings and burgers. Plan it out. Put it part of your system, but then keep the rest of it whole foods and learn, do the minimum and learn about a little bit about calories and macros. And that's going to save you a lot of trouble. That's going to keep your body optimal, keep you looking good, feeling good, not having issues with your gut, with your weight, with your self-perception. Because when people start not looking good, they don't start feeling good and they carry that energy. They're embarrassed, they're ashamed, they're insecure, and that relates to their work, that relates to their relationship, that relates to their parenting, that relates to their business. So these are simple things you can look at, reverse engineer them, and do the best for you or your family. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a DM or an email. All my information is in the bio and all my social media links. Stay good to yourself, stay true to yourself. And if you need help to start off, I've got free programs for the men and free programs for the women with some nutritional advice in there, some stretching, some stress management. Shoot me an email, shoot me a DM. I'll send it over to you for free. You don't have to pay anything. And then once you get into a routine, hire yourself a coach, get on an app, get on a membership, and you can buy some equipment or go to a gym. But this is just the beginner's routine. Stay good to yourself, stay true to yourself, and let nothing and nobody get in the way of the life that you want to live. See you guys next time.